look, this is going to blow your mind because I know it blew mine. Check this out, man. Check this out. Watch it. We'll hit the power button, right? Let's see. Don't change on me. Don't. Oh, look at that. 67.1 bouncing 67.2 a little bit. I didn't do anything to the bike. Anybody who's watched my previous videos knows that I've just had an absolute shit fit over the fact that the battery wasn't fully charging. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if maybe this thing's got some Wi-Fi capability and maybe the people at Wired sent an update to the programmer. I have no clue. But nonetheless, looks like it's fully charged. We're back in business, minus the front fender, minus the headlight. Of course, we've got that headlight just in case it gets dark all of a sudden. You know, get a full eclipse, and I didn't know about it because I don't really look at the news. So anyway, we're just going to take a ride, guys. I got to go down to Home Depot, get me some stuff, and you can ride along with me if you want. If not, hit that back button, and don't forget, down thumb, unsubscribe, leave nasty comment. You know the score. Well, today is Wednesday. It's about 77 degrees out. It's 11 o'clock. And yes, like an absolute sissy, I am wearing a jacket. I know some of you people in the northern territories, as you're, you know, slogging through the snow to get to your swimming pool, are thinking, wow, really, dude? But yeah, that's how it is when you become acclimated. You know, I'm in Arizona and I'm a Phoenician. I'm the guy that's out, you know, mowing his lawn while, you know, the northern types that wind up down here are sitting in that air-conditioned living room, you know, watching reruns. Hopefully it's something good. Maybe Moesha, you know. Maybe 2.5 Men. Maybe the Partridge Family. Anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? I was talking about our situation. Well, as you know from the intro, we're heading down to Home Depot. I've got to get 6 sheets of plywood and 13 railroad ties. And we're really going to give this back rack a test. And I can tell you right now, I think we're going to be able to pull it off. And what's cool about Home Depot is if I have a hard time loading it onto this bike, I can get assistance. Yeah, they'll help you. See, we're in a school zone, so it's 15 miles an hour. You don't, I'm just doing this as an example. You don't want to be doing like 22 in a school zone, okay? Don't. You know, you break the laws, you're going to ruin it for me and some of the other upstanding individuals in this world, okay? Those who pay their taxes. You know, those who don't rob their neighbors. Those who don't speed through school zones. So don't do what I just showed you, okay? This was an educational thing. I didn't break laws. This was for the purpose of education. Okay, hang with me. All right, don't make me explain every little aspect of what we're doing here. Let's use a little bit of common sense, which is actually kind of a hot thing right now, isn't it? Boy, it has the world advertised. And this blowing red lights, again, you don't want to be doing this all the time. You know, if you're in an ambulance and if you got to get somebody to the hospital, yeah, run the red light. Run it, okay? Taking your wife to the hospital so she can pop one out? Yeah, run it. Just don't get in an accident. Again, you apply that common sense and, man, I tell you what, you're going to go far in life. You're going to get the breaks. It's going to be easy. Smarter, not harder, folks. Yeah, I know. It has been a while since we've done a video, hasn't it? What would you say, about 6 months? Oh, and I'm sorry. How have you been? Haven't heard from you guys. What have you been up to? Now, don't talk all at once. Come on now. See, 15? You see how we are? We are stewards of the community. We're the pillars. We act like we're supposed to act. Just because you're on a fast e-bike doesn't mean you have to, you know, be that way. Anyway, more pedaling, less talking, right? Anyway, I hope things are going well in your world. Lots changed, hasn't it? If you live in America, a lot has changed. You know, maybe not insofar as the sun still rises in the east, sets in the west. But I don't know. I just can't help but tell you that I feel pretty positive about things, and I'm sure I'll lose a good amount of subscribers over that statement, but I don't care. Because remember, we're not here for money. We're not here for free stuff, not to repeat things I've said in the past, but, you know, sometimes we've got to go back and revisit the minutes of our past meeting. Oh, yeah. You got to make sure it's the right road to turn down. Yeah, it is. Get this bike going a little bit. What do you think? Anyway, yeah, I feel real good about the way things are going right now. I'm hoping that, you know, we get a little, us people that worked or are still working, trying to build a life, younger people trying to build a life, I hope we all get those tax breaks. I hope we bring a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit more opportunity to people to, you know, I don't care what anybody says. You got all these younger people, oh, I don't want to own a home. Oh, no, they're just, you know, I don't want to be bullshit. Maslow's hierarchy, you want shelter. There's nobody in this world doesn't want shelter unless you got some sweet-ass fentanyl whispering other sweet nothings in your ear. You want shelter, and you want it to be yours. You don't want to be beholden. You don't want to be somebody else's benefactor. You want that baby in your name. And I hope and pray that we get to a point here in the next couple of years. Now, it's going to take some time, guys. But I hope in the next few years, you know, people can work honest careers without the need of some fancy degree and build a comfortable life. Build stability. You know? Is that too much to ask? Am I, you know, am I worthy of someone's hate for thinking that? Oh, hell yeah. Damn right. And I really piss them off, I'll tell them this. I love gasoline-powered cars. I love my electric bikes, but I love gasoline-powered cars, and I hope there's gasoline for the next 100 years. We're just gonna go. Anyway, here's coming up to Home Depot here. Of course, I could be one of those fancy French people that are highfalutin and say, oh, Home Depot. No. Sorry, guys. I'm just not of that caliber, you know? Cruise this way. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna hide this bike behind these bushes real quick. We'll get her loaded up and head on out. Check out this park here. Do a little off-roading, guys. Oh, better slow down here. Last thing I need is an ER deductible. Pick up a bunch of goats' heads and dog shit just for the fun of it, right? Hell yeah. No ride's complete without that kind of hassle. Yeah, these bikes are a lot of fun. I don't know if you can tell. Why I don't ride it more, I couldn't tell you. It's just how I'm, pardon the pun, wired. Watch out. Watch out. Dog shit. Dog shit. Oh, shit. Last thing I need is one of them being slung up on my legs or back. And my bad luck would wind up in my mouth. Yeah, chalk it up. Just another humiliating video from Ruger. On record on YouTube forever to haunt him through his elder years. Yeah, so have the ability to lay on his deathbed and still shake his head in misery and disgust. All right, we're in a school zone, so I want you folks to tone it down. Just take it easy, okay? It's not a race. You know, I'll tell you, one of the things that I've been busy with lately, and it's quite productive, is playing a lot of Age of Empires. I'm not sure if any of you out there play Age of Empires, but I played it back in the late 90s for a long time, and recently found myself wanting to experience it again. Now, of course, I don't have a Windows XP machine laying around to pop the CD in, so I actually had to download it from Steamer, or Steam, whatever the hell you call it. And yeah, putting a few hours into that, sometimes up to 2 hours a day playing that. So yeah, a complete and utter waste of time. But any of you who've ever played Age of Empires will fully comprehend my meaning. I gotta be careful. There's a lot of drunken wine moms. Although, you know, it's not even noon yet. Oh, who am I kidding? They're probably already completely lit, prancing around with their strollers and their other conglomerate gaggling wine moms, talking about how they got denied some Tesla warranty work. See if we can climb this hill. Let's go up the hard way. Let's go up this way. More slope. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the e-bike's like, yeah, Jan, what are you gonna do for me now? Easy stuff. You know, I hate having, I know we've talked about this before, but I really hate underpowered things that have wheels. Isn't it better to be overpowered than underpowered? It's kind of like overbuilt versus underbuilt, right? You may not need the strength, but you know it'll last. Just like power, you may not need it, but nice knowing it's there, right? I know a lot of you will identify with that. Anyway, guys, just getting out riding. I hope you enjoyed it. Run down to Home Depot. Didn't get quite what I needed, but we had still made some utility of this electric bicycle. And hopefully it won't be so long before I make another video, but you just never know with me. You know, if I'm just not in the mood, I'm just not in the mood, guys. But anyway, until then, why don't you get yourself out, enjoy some fresh air, get a little speed going, and make sure you come on back for more absolutely ridiculous, pointless videos. You're watching The Last Resort. This is Ruger. Talk to you soon.